Recording in progress.
It's a wonderful thing to walk in and have her playing. I don't know how to do that.
Train them on that.
Yeah. I missed that part of the.
That instruction? It's just that. There you go.
All I had to do was tap that? That's it?
You had to get the cursor there, but yes.
Thank you, Audrey.
You're welcome, Joe.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
As of the 1st of March, masks are optional now inside. The Madera County Health Board says it's okay now to wear them or not wear them in church, whatever you're comfortable with. So it was really good news. I think we're moving forward through all of this, and it feels good. Welcome to the Positive Living Center, everyone. I want to thank everyone who's with us this morning also on Zoom. Hello, you guys.
Hey, Zoom people.
There they are waving at me. It's great. This is the best seat in the house right here. So welcome everyone. It is March, as I said. We have new themes, of course, for the new month. And we also, any newcomers this morning? Anybody brand new? You all look familiar to me. You want to be brand new? All right, Shannon, you can be brand new today. This is the year 2022, as you already know, and it's deemed the year of creating healthy lifestyles. So our topics for March are physical health, mental health, and spiritual health, of course. And the themes for March are focus, cheerfulness, and hope. And I look forward to hearing what our speakers this month have to present to us regarding those themes. You guys want to do a little meditation? Let's do that. Let's get settled this morning and put everything aside of our busy minds, busy days, and just be here physically, mentally, spiritually. We'll let Cheyenne kind of bring us into meditation this morning. Let's go within. Thank you, God, for working in us, as us, and through us always. Let us truly focus our attention on our health and to be cheerful, to be good to ourselves as we are good to others around us, wherever we are. And hope brings us joy and confidence. We are growing together each and every day. Here, right now, and everywhere in this world. We are so grateful for this and so much more, Lord. I say thank you, God. And so it is. Thank you, Cheyenne. That was beautiful. It's time for our spiritual thought. And our speaker this morning is Reverend Judy DeRosa. Good morning, Judy. Let's give her some love. Good morning, dear.
Thank you. Let's see. I don't know what. Is this working?
Yeah.
Not working?
There we go. Perfect. I'm going to bring this down to you.
Here we go. Good morning, everyone. What a glorious, beautiful day. Our subjects have been physical health, which is focus, mental health, cheerfulness, spiritual help, hope, and from a Native American awareness, self-realization. I'll start with a very simple calling of the directions. From the east, we call to the air that we breathe, clear, fresh, enlivening every aspect of our life. We call to the south, the place of the inner child, our joy, our happiness, our self-elimination. Call to the west, to our intuition, to our own magic, our own creativity, to that twilight and that moment where the stars start to peak and we see another form of light. And to the north, to our ancestors, to those that support us and we don't even know it, to the ancient ones who guide us on our path if we ask, and to the above, to the sun and the moon and the galaxies and the stars and the beings that we have not yet met, and to Mother Earth, to Gaia, to the place where we reside, where we make our home. She gives us everything, our food, our water, our medicine, a place to have our families and make our home. We call these energies to this place our sanctuary. Hear our hearts today. Oh, In Native American beliefs, the great blue heron is often called long legs fishing or long legs hunting. My friend John Stanley compares the great blue heron with the skill, beauty, and movement of the ancient art of Qigong, that dance of life. Recently, in the early morning, I'm shown an example of the perfection of pure focus. As I stand by the kitchen window, I see the graceful blue heron has returned for its morning meal. It struts across the land as it majestically holds a pose as if choreographed by a master teacher of modern dance. The focused, slow, precise walk is exact. The splayed feet embrace the energy in perfect balance with Mother Earth. The slow motion poise allows the twist of the body as it turns and dips with each step or freezes in mid-stride, taking in the up and down and the side-to-side awareness of its environment. This grace will serve this beautiful being to survive because it is hunting for its early morning breakfast. The outstretched neck and the curved stance gives this ancient bird the opportunity to listen to the underworld of the gophers and the ground squirrels that have perforated the land with holes and tunnels. Personally, I silently cheer for the blue visitor, at least in my mind, because I know it has plenty of opportunities to dine well on this land. The balance of consuming and the riddled ground seems to be a continuous exchange and play of energy. Because, as we know, nature understands transformation. The heron turns its head as if listening, bends its knees, and lowers its body to the ground. The advantage of this hunting session is in favor of the large bird. Then as it strikes and darts its beak into the gopher hole, it tosses the gopher up and into its wide mouth so quickly. I wished for an NFL referee to have a slow motion replay of the maneuver. I am amazed by its stealth. Survival instincts are mixed with focus and grace, which become my visual teacher. In this observation of the great blue heron, what can it teach us? The balance of nature, the give and take, the reciprocity of the universe. The author, Jamie Sams, reminds us of the totem animal, blue heron medicine, and its power of knowing the higher self by discovering its gifts and facing its challenges. The quest is the ability to accept all feeling and options without denying any emotion or thought, because we are connected to that. Our emotions are our power, and we try to stuff them away, hide them under alcohol or drugs. Our emotion is our power. The blue heron asks that we follow our intuition and begin the empowering journey of self-realization. No one can do that for us. It is our collaboration with Mother Earth, all the energies we've called earlier. It is our relationship with the bigger picture. The first time I found a blue heron feather was 40 years ago. I felt as if I was given a powerful and mysterious gift, a treasure to use in my hypnotherapy and healing work. Simply knowing of its existence made me do my own personal inner work of self-reflection with a deeper knowing. When you see the great blue heron flying above, it is a reminder to dive into the watery world of your feelings and seek your own truth. Blue heron helps us to awaken to a bigger dream. The heron teaches us to develop our own self-reflected skills so we may come to know ourselves in that deeper way. Looking at yourself through the flimsy lens of self-importance, the cloudy perceptions of low self-esteem, or the myopic eyes of self-pity, we will never understand the true potential or appreciate the opportunities that come to us if we run away from the truth. Blue heron is a reminder that it is time to examine oneself with honesty, to see that you intend to improve and how you want to change. And if you get stuck in a process, it is a sign that you're being maybe too hard or critical on yourself. If you're choosing to blame others and constantly pointing a finger at life situations, instead of claiming responsibility for your own actions, and which shows you that you lack the courage to face your enemy within, because it's all self-created. It is always in our hands to change, to awaken. Heron medicine people are willing to look at themselves and see the truth of their motives, their actions, feelings, dreams, goals. Recognize their own inner strengths and inner weakness. In balancing those truths, Heron's medicine shows you how to meet the challenges of personal weakness and how to continue developing the skills that lead to inner strength and certainty of purpose. My question for all of us: Are we willing to dive into the watery depth of our own feelings and discover the role of our spiritual essence so we can know ourselves and trust our path? Blue heron emerges from the unseen worlds of spirit into a new, balanced sense of self in order to embrace its potential again and again and again as we remember and we forget and we remember and we forget. The magnificence of your human spirit lies waiting for the joy of your discovery. If you are courageous enough to follow Longlegs hunting throughout these life lessons, you can experience the grace, balance, and focus that this bird expresses in its daily life. Heron reminds us that every traveler on this life's path is a messenger, and every destination is the beginning of a new life cycle in this sacred journey. As the heron takes flight and lifts into the sky, I am thankful for its occasional visits and its many, many lessons. Oh, and so it is.
Thank you, Reverend Judy. And now it's time for some music from Cheyenne Hernandez. Let's give her some love, huh?
Thank you. I'm going to do a song called World of Abundance by a woman named Aria, H-R-I-A. I hope you like it. Excuse me. I am so grateful for this life that I have to live. Oh, and I am so grateful for all that I have to give. For I live in a world of abundance, in a true never-ending source from above. Yes, I live in a world of abundance, with a life overflowing and a heart full of love. I am so grateful, for I know my path is blessed by a love so full and graceful. I can trust in every step, for I live in a world of abundance, in a true never-ending source from above. For I live in a world of abundance, in a true never-ending source from above. For I live in a world of abundance, in a true never-ending source from within. Yes, I live in a world of abundance, with a life overflowing and a heart full of love. of abundance, with a life overflowing and a heart full of love. For I live in a world of abundance, in a true never-ending source from above. For I live in a world of abundance, in a true never-ending source from above. Yes, I live in a world of abundance, with a life overflowing and a heart full of love. Yes, I live in a world of abundance, in a true never-ending source from above. Yes, I live in a world of abundance, with a life overflowing and a heart full of love.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Sharon. The world of abundance. It's ours. It's always ours, everywhere. Gorgeous. Now it's time for our main speaker. And our main speaker today is our wonderful Reverend Sandy West. Come on up, Sandy.
You put it down to the short level?
I'm working on it.
Big difference between us. Good. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It's always such a joy to see all the smiley faces and to be back here at our home. Feels good. You know, standing at the front door today, looking out and just feeling the peace and the beauty of this property and this building. It's just a gift in the middle of what's going on in the world. And I'm very grateful for it. So an interesting thing happened for me on the topics this month. When I studied what the topics are going to be and I put them together the year before, I always know exactly what it is that I'm focusing on. There's the word, focus. So when I got to it this month, I couldn't remember why I put them together. So I thought it was a great time to just go back to the beginning and work through it again like I did before. So I started with focus. I'm thinking focus, focus. Okay, when I look through a microscope, I'm focusing. When I look through a telescope, I'm focusing, and I'm also having, for both of those, you know, to adjust it so that it comes into focus. Okay, so I've got that, but how does that come into hope? How does that get to cheerfulness? Do I get excited because I made the microscope work? How did that come together? So I started with the focus, thinking about that. Okay, so if I am focusing on one thing and trying to pay attention to it and make it work, I'm not focusing on everything else. I'm not thinking about 20 million things. It's not all going through my mind like it can. So focus then means for me that I am decluttering my mind. I was trying to think of how bad the mind was, because so much of it happens when we're not even paying attention to it. We're not even thinking about what's going through it. And I started imagining my mind, and it's going, okay, I turn left here. Where am I going? What's on the grocery list for tonight? I got to remember to pick that up. What store am I going to? Oh, look, I need to be careful. That car almost hit me. Oh, I need to signal. What's going on? Oh, look how pretty that tree is and that flower is. And I got to remember to call my daughter. And did I do this and did I do that? And these things are going on faster and faster and faster. And I wonder why my world is so cluttered, why my mind is so cluttered. My mind is out of control. It's having, you know, like a high all by itself, a free-for-all. So I need to first try to get my mind under control. And that took many years to do, because It was so easy trying to meditate and then all of a sudden you're out in La La Land, or you're thinking about the grocery list, or something else, and to bring yourself back in. That became a challenge for me, to bring myself back into my focus, to bring myself back in to what it was I was trying to achieve, to be, to do. Over a long period of time, and I'm talking a long period of time, I'm talking years, it got easier and easier. But it was something that I had to commit to. I had to religiously say, I'm going to do this. And if it takes me this lifetime, then it'll take me this lifetime. But I am going to do it, and I'm not going to give it up. It's too important. If God is everything, my being able to focus on that and resonate with it is important. So I worked at it. And in the focusing, I saw eventually that I was focusing on the light and God. And that by focusing there, I developed hope. There was hope for more, hope for better, hope for everyone. If we're all God, we all have hope, the hope that it can be more. That's what keeps us going. The focus didn't keep me going, it got me started. But what kept me going was the hope that there was more than war, then there was more than starvation, that there was more. And it led me into intangibles. I wasn't hoping for a new house or a new car. I was hoping for enlightenment on earth. I was hoping for all these hearts to open up and for this love to just immerse this world. When I saw the pictures of the children in some of those terrible countries, or not terrible countries, but where terrible things were happening, and you want to just pick them up in your arms and just rock them. Rock them. Imagine a poor child in a war-torn country that had never been touched. I had to bring myself back to hope. That child has hope. As long as we're alive, we have hope. And it can be better. It is getting better. We're seeing the voices that are calling out now, that aren't meekly folding under. We can see the change that is happening in this world. We can see that hope is manifesting. Hope is connecting. Hope is opening our hearts and allowing us to love and to gift and to be. It becomes easier and easier. And it becomes easier for me to understand that I don't have to be there to help make a difference. I can make that difference right here, right now, in my heart, in my home. And it counts. It matters. It's those drops of clear, loving water that go into the middle of the turmoil or the confusion or whatever's going on. I am empowered right here. Right here. We're all empowered right here. Every place we walk, we take that empowerment with us. We take it all with us. We are manifesting focus and hope daily. And as we focus more and more on that, it's easier to have this mindset then of cheer, to start feeling full of cheer, full of happiness. There's a lot to be happy about. To go out your door and don't focus on, oh, look, all the weeds, or look at all the leaves. Focus instead on, look at how beautiful the leaves are and all the different colors. Look how beautiful that little flower is. You can barely see it, but it's there. It's shining its beauty in all its glory. Focus on the deer. Focus on people's smiles. Focus on their eyes. we do our part to bring us together, to connect us, to make it work. That's what we're here for. We're here to love, to bring all these feelings to the surface, to help people through them, to guide them, to be all we can be. It's a beautiful, cheerful path when we get on it. We have to focus that this cheerfulness, this love, this open-heartedness is available for everyone, everywhere. I always go back to the guy that was in the concentration camp. They couldn't take away from him what was in his mind. It can't be taken away from you what's in your mind. To hold on to that. To have that love there, that self-love there. To work on that. To love ourselves. Love the world, but love ourselves. In the loving of ourselves, we're loving the world. We're all connected. It's not an egotistical thing. It's a gifting thing. A gifting of love. That is the most inexpensive thing we have to give. And it's the one that humans give the least of. They'll spend a fortune on material objects, and a lot of them very little on the heart. And that's why we're here, to role model that, to come to a place where we have people who hug and who care and who smile and who come together in prayer, come together in focus and hope. It's important. As you leave here today, go out there and see your heart open. See light coming out of your body and going out and touching everything. See that light going all the way up to the sun and being part of the sun. See it going out and warming and loving and healing and blessing, dropping blessings everywhere. Just visualize it like anything. My sister visualizes unicorns dancing out there. It's a beautiful picture for her and brings cheerfulness and love and excitement and smiles to her face. And it's a great picture. Find your picture. Find what you can visualize that brings it all to life for you, that allows it to open and to flower and to bloom. We are becoming a never-ending bloom. Think of the most beautiful flower you can think of. And know, this is you, blooming endlessly, always there, always beautiful, always available, always loving, always heart-centered. It's important, very, very important. Take your good cheer when you go out today. Be full of it. Have your cheerful cup running over with your smile and your eye contact. We're going back to where we can see lips again. What a thought. Women are going to have to make sure they got their lipstick on and that it's on straight. I used to not worry about the straight so much anymore because, who was going to see it but me? But we got to start paying attention to those things again. It makes life full of joy, full of happiness. And that's what we're here for. To find that state of happiness, to live it, to maintain it, to keep it, to share it. It's a glorious path we're on. And I thank you all for being on it with me. For it can be fun. Thank you.
Wonderful reminders. Wonderful reminders of why we're here. Could I ask Laura and Luana to come up and help me with the offertory? This is our time of giving. And will you say the offertory prayer with me, please? Divine love flowing through me blesses and increases all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
And I'll remind those on Zoom with us that you may tithe by going into the iFocus email that you receive. And you'll find that green light or green button that says donate. You can press that and it gives you easy instructions on how to send funds to PLC if you so wish. Or you can send a check to the Positive Living Center. And I think the information is already on the computer for Missy. Thank you, Missy. It is your monies and your giving is that what keeps this place open for us each and every week. And all that goes on here. We have such wonderful volunteers. Thank you, ladies. Bless you. It's time for announcements. Joe, you have an announcement? You want to come up here or you want to say it there? Let's give some love to Joe Nelson, huh? Been with us a long time.
Next Sunday, right after the service, starting at 11, John helped me plant a tree for Marilyn, and next Sunday we're going to have a little, just informal memorial service starting at 11, and we got to be pretty quick because there's a class at 11:30. So hope you all will join us. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Be a great remembrance of Marilyn. That's beautiful. Any other announcements? Reverend Judy?
Drum circle. Second Saturday of the month. We set up at 3:30 and we drum from 4 to 5. Bring your drums, and if you don't have one, come listen. Bring your rattles. We have some extras. Come feel that rhythm that's within you. Oh.
Thank you, Reverend Judy. Barney?
Good morning, sir. Good to see you. Last week I was really sad and scared for my friend Eddie Heiss, this beautiful, kind, generous, wonderful musician who just, bestowed guitars on children for no reason other than he loved music and loved children, and bestowed. We have the highest concentration of these amazing Santa Cruz guitars in these mountains from all our music friends that Eddie, insisted we have these beautiful guitars. And I feel a lot lighter today. Thursday, Eddie came home from the hospital for hospice care, and I got to be with him in those final hours and minutes, and I just learned so much from him about kindness, and even in his crisis of extreme pain, begging for relief from this horrible headache, he was so kind, and not one coarse word or angry moment as we were trying to figure out how to ease his pain. And we laughed and laughed that night before that, and I was able to sedate him, and so just before dawn I went to sleep. Well, it was still dark. I fell asleep there, and in the morning when I woke up, it was clear that he wasn't going to wake up, and it rained all that day, and it felt like a rainy day in I guess, my heart. But I'm really, really happy for Ed and all the love that he was able to absorb from all the people who loved him, and I'm just going to carry that love and joyful, humorous nature of his with me for my entire life, and I'm going to play that beautiful guitar that he gave me with as much as I can, with just complete joy that I always feel, and I'm just so grateful to him. And so, anyways, goodbye, Eddie Heiss, good friend to all his friends, and good friends to anyone he ever met. So that's it. Bye, Ed.
Thank you, Barney. Thank you. Thank you very much. John. Good morning, brother.
Morning. Thank you. I want to announce the Flute Circle will be this Saturday also, beginning at 2 to 3:30. We've been really focusing on being cheerful there. So I think it will really serve what we're doing in the larger sense. We cover everything from, kind of basic how to play it, to why to play it, where our mind is while we're doing that. We've had the good fortune to play along with Joe Nelson, who's come and played guitar for us and played an oud, a nice rhythm instrument last month that we could play along with. And we've done some experimenting playing duets with one another. Any level is welcome. You do have to have your own flute. We go from 2 to 3:30, and it's been, like I said, a cheerful event.
Thank you, John. Fun events. Any other announcements? Okay.
Gail has one on Zoom.
Yes, go ahead. Good morning, Gail.
Good morning. I just wanted to let everyone know that Reverend Kathy has a memorial on April 8th at noon at the Unitarian Church, and Reverend Jeanette Freeman will be officiating. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Gail. Thank you. We have a frog box prayer. For those who wish to leave prayers today, it's on the far corner on the left as you're going out. You can write out a prayer request for yourself or someone else, and I will collect those and I will put that out to the prayer team, and we will pray on that request for you each and every time. And your prayer partners are your ministers and your practitioners of this fabulous, fabulous center. So please keep that in mind as always. Our prayer partner this week is Reverend Judy DeRosa, so please feel free to contact her or any other minister or practitioner that you would care to pray with. Our next week's speaker is Reverend Bob Hand. Is that right, Bob?
Could be.
It's always possible. You're gonna be here? Good. We look forward to hearing you speak. Luana.
I think Brenda's waving her hand.
Brenda.
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes.
There's an echo on my end. I just wanted to talk about the volunteer sheet by the front door. So it has projects that we're looking for help with. And Sandy brought that out this morning. So some of you, if you have time, to check it out when you leave.
Thank you.
One person's already signed up, too.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Take a look at that list and see if there's anything on there that really touches you that you would like to volunteer and be a part of. We can use all the help we can get. We ask everyone to volunteer any way they can. Because more hands, less work, right? I think that's the old saying.
Many hands make for light work.
Many hands make for light work. Okay.
Close enough.
Close enough. All right. All right. Thank you, Luana.
God, I love our family.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's feeling it right now.
I want to thank everybody in service today, and our speakers with Reverend Judy and Reverend Sandy. And Cheyenne, your music was over the top beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
And a lot of fun this morning, and so good to see all of you. Let's do the prayer of protection, shall we? The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. The energy of God is me. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. Reverend Sandy, will you come up and give us a closing prayer, please? And Cheyenne, would you like to play a little something to end the...
I would like to do a song with Barney for Ed.
Yeah,
Okay.
feel free.
Yes.
I have to sit.
Because you're soft, do you want a soft one?
Yeah, it's all right. I get hard ones.
Would you like to sit or stand?
Well, I think I'll sit because there's no strap. And then we can just put this one. This is a complete surprise. I was just, wait, stand. Or sit here by me this way. Yeah, this way. It was a complete surprise that Cheyenne was playing today, and I was just, your voice, Cheyenne, it just always makes me feel so soothing. Did you have another pick?
You want to take your pick?
Take my pick. Take your pick. Okay, that's good. Good work. This is a song. Come on. I don't know if I can lower or. All right. I think Cheyenne and I did this song many years. I'm not going to put. I want you to. I want to hear you. We did this song a long time ago, and I actually learned it from my mother at her passing a long time ago. But it's pretty appropriate, especially for Ed Heiss. Can you hear the guitar? Fare you well, my honeys. Fare you well, my only true one. All the birds that were singing have flown, except for you alone. Well, I'm gonna leave this broke down palace on my hands and my knees. I will roll, 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 make myself a bed by the waterside. In my time, I will roll, 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 in a bed by the waterside. died so many years ago. Mama, mama, many worlds I've come since I first left home. Going home, going home, by the waterside I will rest my bones. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul. Well, I'm gonna plant a weeping willow on the banks green hedge. It will grow, 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 singing a lullaby beside the water. Lovers come and go, the river just roll, roll, roll. Fare you well, fare you well, I love you more than words can tell. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul. Woo-hoo. Happy trails, Eddie.
Beautiful. Thank you. Rev Sandy.
After I was through talking, I was thinking about my sister and something she did years ago over in downtown Mariposa that embarrassed the hell out of me at the time. But it worked. At that time, we were talking about happiness and cheerfulness, and she said, "This is how you do it." And she starts singing at the top of her voice and twirling me around in downtown Mariposa going, "Joy, joy, joy, joy upon joy, 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 joy upon joy." And I was so embarrassed, but then I got to laughing so hard that it really brought the cheerfulness out, and I had been like in a depressed state of mind. So remember, Missy, if you need to get cheerful, and just let the joy out.
Let the joy out.
I like it.
Joy, 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 joy upon joy.
That's what she did. Oh, so just allow yourself to just immerse yourself in that joy, knowing that as you go forth today, it goes with you. That you take Missy's spirit with you, dancing and being joy everywhere. It's a lovely way to spend a Sunday. It's a lovely way to spend every day. Commit to bringing more joy into your life, to allowing it, to speak it, to share it, to dance it, for the world needs it. And I am so grateful and thank you that we are here to help provide it. And let's all give thanks for the beauty of the joy in each of us. And say with me, please, and so it is.
Thank you all for being here today. This is right where I wanted to be this morning, right what I needed to hear today I got. The music was fabulous. The talks were great. So good to see all of you. Have a great, great week. We'll see you next Sunday. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you.
Bye. Beautiful service. Bye, everyone.
Beautiful service.
Hi, Vivian. I
Thank
wrote
you.
you a special message. Okay, good. Okay. I need your address. Maybe you sent it. Did you send me your address?
Yeah, let me.
Okay. Hi, Angelo. Hi, Missy. Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Kim.
Hi, Kim. Hi, Angelo.
Hi, everyone. I'm holed up in my bedroom.
Okay, one last way.
Bye-bye.